Hi everyone, it's Tim. I just want to check in with you all about this week's discussion board just because there's a couple tricky parts to it, or at least learning confidence intervals for me when I first learned about confidence intervals was tricky. So I just want to share a couple tips that helped me learn it. Um, First, using this example that I have here, what percentage of OSU students drink coffee at least 3 times a day? So let's say that I find out, I do a sample, and I get a proportion of 0.63, or 63% of the OSU students that I sampled said, I have at least 3 cups of coffee a day. And let's say I get a confidence interval of 57 to 69. That's not saying that 95% of people drink, 57 to 69% of people drink 3 cups of coffee a day. What this is actually saying is we are 95% confident that the true population of OSU students that drinks at least 3 cups of coffee per day is between 57 and 69%. So again, we are 95% confident that the true population of OSU students that drinks at least 3 cups of coffee a day is between 57 and 69%. So somewhere is the actual proportion of OSU students that drinks coffee. It might be 58, it might be 69, it might be 65. The true proportion, we're 95% sure, is in between there somewhere. So hopefully that helps you out. I also would say reviewing pages 411 to 415 in your book will really help you out with sample size and what's a good number. It doesn't have to be a massive, massive number, but before you go and do a poll on Facebook or on campus or around town, wherever you live, just review that. That might help you out, I think, a lot with that. And then for finding a journal article, this is obviously tricky. That's why I posted it a little bit early for anyone that had some extra time to start working on it. But simply typing confidence interval into the search bar sometimes doesn't really help. It basically probably sometimes gets you articles just simply on confidence intervals. One of the things that I have found is medical and public health journals are a lot better about reporting confidence intervals than child development and social service type articles. So if you're interested in cancer or alcohol or food or something along the lines of that, those articles typically are more likely to have confidence intervals, something dealing with typically health outcomes. So for example, I searched, I think, alcohol and cancer, and I found an article in the Journal of American Medical Association, or JAMA, and I found a table here that looked at alcohol consumption and how it influenced the risk of invasive breast cancer. So for example here, it was found the risk of breast cancer was 1.5 times the risk for those that drank 30 drinks a week compared to those that didn't drink any. And we got a confidence interval of 1.34 to 1.67. So we're 95% confident that the true risk ratio within the population is about 1.34 to 1.67 for those that drink 30 drinks a week compared to those that don't drink 30 drinks a week. Sometimes the tables look like this. This is a table that I'm working on for a paper that I'll be submitting soon to a journal. And I found that an odds ratio of 2.76. So the odds of going to college were 2.76 times higher for those that took Algebra 2 in high school. And I got a confidence interval of 2.15 to 3.54. So what I'm saying is I'm 95% confident that the true odds are between 2.15 and 3.54 within the population. So I know I just went through that really quickly, but hopefully those little tips help you out. And if you have any questions, please do let me know. Thank you. Take care.